In today's modern landscape, progress moves at an ever-increasing pace, with construction cranes piercing the skies. New buildings go up in the blink of an eye, and the need for the infrastructure increases day by day. Power plants and substations, communication towers and masts, these are the lifeblood of our country. And let's not forget our manufacturing industry, which continues to demand ever-increasing production capabilities. And in this fast-moving world, the steel fabricator finds himself having to continually change to meet the ever-increasing challenges. Steel fabricators throughout the world are in a continual chase to reduce their man-hours per ton, and yet still produce and deliver their fabricated steel to site faster than ever before. And at the same time, they face the daily struggles of getting the detailed drawings done on time, of finding skilled labor, and dealing with wild fluctuations in the price of steel. CNC machines such as beam lines, angle lines, and plate burning tables have helped much to reduce the manual layout and processing. But one of the most time-consuming jobs is that of laying out and burning copes. But now at last, Ocean Machinery, a distributor of all manner of structural steel fabricating machinery, is proud to announce the Ocean Liberator, the very latest and most affordable beam coping solution for the steel fabricator. The Ocean Liberator is the very latest evolution in flame cutting and coping for the structural steel market, and its simple design, affordable price, and exceptional flexibility have already made this machine the market leader in beam coping machines. We not only have successful machine installations in many small to medium fabricators, but we also have highly productive installations in several of the largest and most respected names in steel fabrication in the USA. The Ocean Liberator is a unique and robust machine, combining a relatively simple mechanical operation with a sophisticated and versatile software package. This superb machine will not only cope, but also cut to length, all profiles including beams, tubes, channel, angle, and plate. This range of profiles and the complexity of the cuts the machine can process makes it suitable for all steel fabricators. The Ocean Liberator is able to perform all simple and complex copes and cuts, including cut to length, miter cuts, slots, fillets, end copes, blocked ends, rat holes and moment connections, mechanical cutouts, dog bones, flange thinning, and more. It will also do beveling for weld preparation and moment connections, and even does double compound miter cuts. The standard machine is supplied with a rigid heavy-duty welded frame that supports the moving gantries and accommodates profiles of up to 48 inches in width and 28 inches in height. The cutting envelope allows for copes of up to 44 inches in length without repositioning the material. The Liberator uses all commercially available industrial gases, including propane, acetylene, MAP, propylene, and natural gas. Each day before starting to cope, the operator sets the fuel and oxygen flow rates on their respective regulators. The torch flame is adjusted at the torch head with the familiar gas control valves. Operators familiar with flame cutting will quickly achieve the required flame cutting jet streams. Flame cutting requires a careful balance of fuel, cutting oxygen flow, preheat flame, and cutting speed. These in turn depend on the design and the quality of the cutting tips and the choice of fuel gas. If either one of these factors are mismatched, the cut will suffer. Human experience and judgment will always be needed. For most coping and cutting, small adjustments in flow rates will suffice. For really large jumps in material thickness, the torch tip must be changed. Torch tip changes are simple and fast. Once the material has been loaded on the powered roller conveyors, the operator jogs the steel forward so that the steel is in the cutting window. Based on the size of the profile to be coped, he manually inserts a retaining pin to locate the clamp and then activates the pneumatic clamp to securely lock the profile in place. Once the material is securely clamped in place, the operator uses the mobile pendant to move the cutting torch to the start of the cut. A standard laser beam assists the operator in locating the end of the beam. The operator selects the piece marked to be cut and hits the cut button to automatically ignite the torch and begin the cutting process. The torch moves into the correct position and starts the preheat process. The operator observes the torch and watches the preheat. Once the operator is satisfied that the preheat is complete, he hits the start button. This starts the flow of oxygen and the torch starts to follow the programmed coping path. The operator has manual override to adjust the cutting speed. With the correct gas adjustment and tip clearance, the curve produced by the cutting torch is uniform and clean and requires very little grinding, if any. The Liberator has 5 axes of independent motion. Positioning in both the X and Y axes is accomplished by an exceptionally accurate overhead rack and pinion drive and measuring system. Torch height is also controlled by a third rack and pinion measuring system. The W and V rotation axes are controlled by direct gear drives. All axes are positive engagement systems that completely eliminate any slippage and ensure precise positioning and cutting. The closed loop system ensures continuous error correction and accurate positioning every time. Accuracy in the X and Y directions are within 1/32nd of an inch, ensuring fast and reliable on-site erection of your fabricated structures. The Ocean Liberator has the versatility to process many different steel profiles. With this machine, all sizes of equal and unequal leg angle can be cut and beveled. Knife and scissor plates are easy to program and cut, as are slots and tubes. The operator can choose to lead out to ensure that the cut is not affected by the torch piercing. Channels of all sizes are also simple to process. Stair stringer cutouts and notches are simple to produce. With the ability to adjust the datum height of the torch, the fabricator can process components and parts from the drops he has accumulated in his boneyard. Any profile can be situated on the machine and parts can be cut from any suitable face. The heart of the Ocean Liberator is an off-the-shelf desktop PC running the proprietary Amtech beam coping software working through 4 Mini-Mac controllers. This simple, freely available operating platform ensures that downtime due to computer failure is kept at an absolute minimum. The CNC control can be programmed manually at the machine keyboard or remotely by downloading from a CAD program in the design office. Manual programming of the machine is simple and fast, even to operators with limited computer experience, thanks to the intuitive process and reassuring graphic display. The operator can quickly zoom into any area of the part to check the relationship of the copes to the edges and drilled holes. Standard material profiles are preloaded in the control library and are selected from the drop-down menu. All commonly used gauges and pitches are stored in the library, as are standard cuts and copes. These can also be customized as needed. The Ocean Liberator is compatible with any DSTV-compliant detailing software and will import projects detailed in CAD directly into the machine for processing, completely eliminating any chance of operator error. Projects detailed in CAD are easily imported over a network cable. The Ocean Liberator can be installed and operational in your plant in less than 5 days after delivery. Installation is so simple that most customers do their own installation. Optional material handling equipment might take longer. Our intensive 3-day operator training program takes place in your plant. We will train your operators while we actually cope your production projects, ensuring profitable and seamless transition to automated CNC beam coping. Alternative training can take place at Amtech's headquarters in California. Operators without any prior computer experience have been trained to effectively operate this machine. It is important for the fabricator to understand that with all coping machines, a good quality operator is the key ingredient in the productivity of the machine, as the flame cutting expertise is as much as an art as it is a science. The Ocean Liberator is not a fully automatic machine. It is a semi-automatic machine and requires close observation and input from the operator during the cutting process to adjust for mill tolerances in the steel. Operators with good flame cutting experience and only basic familiarity with a computer keyboard can quickly be trained to be highly productive machine operators. The machine uses American-made components and parts are shipped directly from the Amtech plant in California. After sales and service is handled directly through Amtech, whose personnel have over 10 years of experience in working with similar machines. As you can see, the new Ocean Liberator beam coping machine represents the latest developments in CNC control and provides the highest levels of productivity and accuracy for the steel fabricator. For more information on the Liberator or any other of our fine CNC machinery, please call Ocean Machinery today toll-free at 1-800-286-3624. A complete overview of the features of the Ocean Liberator is available online at www.oceanliberator.com. Please note that we have flexible finance and lease programs for customers with approved credit. Leasing approval normally takes less than 48 hours. You can view our full range of steel fabricating machinery on our comprehensive website at www.oceanmachinery.com.